and welcome back to Tradecraft Trading. I just want to show you one trade today. That's the only trade I took, and it was a good one. It's this right here, GameStop. You see I got in right here at 11 o'clock-ish. I think it was 11:02. And I got out right down here as a short at around, what time? 12:38. So I got in at 11:15, and I got out at I got in at 11:45, and I got out at 11:15. So a 30-cent drop, nice short. And I'll show you why. And this is this stock came up on my Trade Ideas scanner right here. It showed up in the pre-market as well, because I think it gapped down in the pre-market. I can show you the 30-minute. See this big? This is at 8 o'clock, a big drop, and I think it was on news. So for new day traders, this is the kind of thing you want to look for. These are the kind of trades you want to take because you can ease your way into day trading with these kind of trades. Right here you could see some news on it. I think this morning they said it was downgraded and they can't find a buyer or something like that. So there was a lot of news pushing it down, and it took effect at 8 o'clock. So it gapped down, and I can show you on the yearly. Zoom in a little. So you could see this was yesterday, and today it gapped down. In the pre-market it gapped down, and then it opened right here at 12:37. So big gap down, and this green line is the 200 moving average, so it went through that, which is significant. So it gapped down down to about 12, I can't remember what it opened at, 12:38 I guess, or 12 something, right up there. And I took notice of it. I didn't get in right away. You can see it dropped. This first 5-minute candle dropped and then kind of came back up to VWAP a little bit above, and then dropped again. So this could have been a good spot to short it, but I've mentioned this in other videos. I don't trade the first 15 minutes I really don't ever do it, and I don't even trade the first 30 minutes very much at all. So I was waiting for a setup, and I got it, and this is why. I'll show you. This is my 5-minute chart with an 8 EMA and a 20 SMA. So a lot of times, I think I did a video on a trade that did this not too long ago as well. A lot of times when you have a gap down, the 8 MA catches up to it fairly quickly, and then the 20 SMA lags behind. So what I usually wait for is to see what happens once the 8 MA catches up. And you could see it was dropping, and then it kind of hugged it right there. And when the 20 SMA catches up, that's usually either it's going to cross over, the 8 is going to cross the 20, and it's going to start going the other way, or it's going to continue down. So here I just had a feeling, given the news, that it was probably going to keep dropping, and I liked this little doji, this little yellow candle. It's an indecision doji, and the next candle was down, so I got in a few candles later at 11:45, and I wanted to get down to about 11. I wanted 11:11, which it kind of tipped it, but I got out at 11:15 for a 30-cent drop, which was really nice. But yeah, as a new day trader, you want to look for these because they're easy. You know they're moving, they have volume, you know they're going to move somewhere. And usually this is the tipping point. Is it going to keep going down, or is it going to cross? And here, I got in a little bit before they met up, and then it kept dropping. This was a nice drop here, and it kept dropping. Now you can see now, wait, what am I doing here? It's on its way maybe back up, and you can see a little cross there. Go back to it, you can see how the 8 crossed over the 20 here. So once it jumped up here, might have been a good spot to get in long. Get in at about 11:30 maybe, and see if it can ride it back up. But I was just happy with this drop. This was enough for me. And this is kind of similar to what happened yesterday. I think it was Guess. Actually, let me check and see if it was Guess. Okay, yeah, here. So Guess. So I'll show you what happened yesterday with Guess. This was another stock that gapped down, I believe, yeah. So this was 2 days ago, and then yesterday it gapped down a little bit, and then it just dropped a ton. So this is one that I think, if I could put my markers up there, this is one that, yeah, I got in long because I was watching it go, waiting for it to cross, and see how it kind of rides the 8, and then it crosses over the 20. So that's when I got in. I got in right here. It was below VWAP, so I was a little nervous because I knew I had to bust VWAP for anything to happen. But I got in around 18.99, and I rode it up to about 19.28. So about 20-something cents, which was a nice little quick movement there. So yeah, you can either write them down, and then when you see that cross, write it back up. But those are great trades. So that's it for today. Not going to be here tomorrow. I'm not going to be trading because I got some stuff to do. Hopefully, I think the last day of the month is Thursday, right? So I'll probably be back Thursday for a little bit. So we'll see if I have a video then. But if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section, and I'll definitely answer them. All right, take care.